Hi guys, and welcome to another colour along. Today I'm colouring from asleep, and the picture I'm going to colour is from also my January Colouring Club pack, and it's 40 Winks. This little goldfish, which I've been hoping to colour for a while, and it's a goldfish, so I'm going to paint it gold. I know, crazy. But before I paint it gold, I'm going to paint it warm grey. I'm going to use my Ohuhu's warm grey 140, and I do have a sheet of acetate and a sheet of paper under this. And I was thinking that I don't want to just make the whole thing orange, but I want to make it different shades of orange with maybe a base of this warm grey. So warm grey for that. I've also got my salmon pink. Bring in some of those orange tones. Oh, okay, that's fun. Let's do that warm grey for the fins as well. And make some of that salmon pink sort of blend in a little. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the Colour Club. I did for a couple of reasons. First reason is it gives people who don't have all the books maybe a chance to cheaply buy in a few illos and we can colour them along together. It lets you know what I'm going to colour so that you're ready, and also it helps me to create a disciplined colouring habit, because I've got to colour my 6 illustrations from the pack in a month. So all these are good things. Oh, wrong colour. I keep holding all of my colours in my hand and accidentally picking the wrong one. Thankfully I find these markers to be quite forgiving, because you can just go with the flow. I might go up the stripes on this. What do you think? Okay, warm grey, just checking. Alright, I'm just going to blend that a bit because that was a bit rough there. And I think I might do, oh, there's fins here too, isn't there? There's a fin. You know, from memory, goldfish's underbellies can sort of be a lighter colour too. I'm going to do a salmon pink for the top, and then toy with bringing in, maybe his eyes salmon pink too. Now here I have a French vermilion, which is a deeper, darker orange. Interesting to see what this does to my lovely little salmon pink dude. I'm loving the brightness. See if I can blend that a bit with my salmon pink again. Try and even bring some more into those eyes. Just going to leave the lighter colour on top as a highlight. And then bring that blender in. Now this is a bit extra, but I do have my arrtx acrylic marker metallic, and I've got like an orangey colour here. I was thinking of playing with the scales a little bit. Maybe just doing little bits of V. So that looks sort of cool. I may play with that later, but what I'm going to do now is bring the water in, because maybe I'll do all my other elements first. Let's get some brown grey. Got a little brown grey here for my castle. And maybe a walnut for shadowed parts of the door and the window. Lemon yellow for the sand. And then I've got a melon yellow, which is just a bit darker. And I was going to add to these dots. And I'm doing that while it's wet, so it'll all sort of blend in. And I might come back later and do it when it's dry, just to see what that does. All right, I have a pale green here. And I think all we need is some pale green. On this weed. And maybe a mint green, which is just a bit darker and more tealy for the other weeds, just for difference. Now this would be the contrast to that orange, or everything else we've done other than the greens is being a complement to the orange. All right, I have an ice blue here. Actually, I'm thinking about this, guys. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to pastel blue it. I'm bringing out my turquoise blue just to see how we go with that. I'm just encouraging this to work. I reckon maybe this one will work better. Well, I'm going to bring in my French vermilion again because I think there's too much light here. I'll make his head orange. And I think I need some orange in his tail as well. This French vermilion, sorry, this is what I'm using here. I'm just leaving stripes of that lighter colour, the salmon pink, and I'm going to bring my salmon pink back just to blend that a bit. And I've got my orange, the same orange for the scales. I'm going to play with a little bit of that on the eyes. and maybe some spots on the head. Let's do the whole eye in that metallic. Alright, now I have another metallic, still a bit darker. I'm going to play with that. Alright, I have a true blue Prismacolor. Just going to see what I can do by adding in a little bit of texture and differentiation around the edges here. I've got this sand colour. It's just going to, I don't know, play with it a bit. Add a bit of life into this little guy's belly. Maybe even his fins. I've got here some polychromos, and I'm playing with cobalt green and light cobalt turquoise. probably would have filled this in with my turquoise, but it ran out. So we'll see what happens if we play with some colours on that. I'm going to do those bubbles as well. And just leave a little white spot so people know they're bubbles. Oh, sorry, I've got a new light. I keep banging my head on it. I might have to play with that later. Alright, what we need to do is add some highlights because I can't resist my little posca highlights. I'm going to throw some extra highlights in just to sort of try and give it that feeling that it's just looking for a thicker posca, which I don't think I have in white. Alright, let's talk shadows. I've got my warm grey 150 and I think this guy needs some shadows, so I'm going to put a little bit of a shadow on the sand here. And probably just give him some shadows under his wings, maybe under his belly. I have a fresh blue, which is just slightly darker than this pastel blue, because I just want to bring some more texture into that water. So I think some darker blue dots might help with that. Even make my bubbles a bit darker on the bottom. Right, I've got my 150 again, warm grey. I'm just going to put a shadow line under the whole lot. And there you have it. I think we'll call that finished. That's 40 winks, which is from Asleep, a sweet and simple colouring book, but it's also from my January Colouring Club pack, which you can buy on my website at rjhansen.com. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoyed colouring along today with the little goldfish, and I shall see you in another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.